All right, I just want to quickly talk about something that I experienced and how I feel this will impact whoever have this kind of experience. So this is how it goes. I was waiting somewhere for something, or let me say someone, and that wait took me about 20 minutes. And in those 20 minutes, I happened to hear a conversation that I wasn't supposed to be a part of, and don't judge me. I didn't go for this conversation. I was standing there minding my business. The conversation came to me. Okay. So don't judge me. And I had nowhere to go. I had to wait where I had to wait. So let's go. There's this person. And I guess this man was a colleague, a friend, or an associate, or maybe an acquaintance of another who made the call asking about the other guy. Okay. And the conversation went on, and I'm not going to go into details, but this is what I have to say. The conversation happens to go around work and then go back to family issues. And the man that was where I was started giving advice to the other person on the other side of the line. And after that conversation ended, or almost ended, sincerely, I was grateful the person I was waiting for came, because I was about to lash out and say, come on, what are you doing? This is where I'm going. We have to be very careful the kind of advice we accept or receive from friends, colleagues, acquaintances, even therapists or whoever. Sincerely, after listening to that conversation that day, I felt personally that no matter what the woman in the house of the other guy on the other side of the line does for the next 1 month, it's not going to be enough. That woman wouldn't be able to make an impact. Okay? I don't care how much she tries. I don't care how much positivity she brings to the table. I'm not wishing somebody negativity. Bottom line of that is, based on the advice this guy gave the husband, that woman can try all she would to cater for her husband, to love the husband, to be the best friend to the husband, no matter what, at least for 1 month, unless that man decides to be deaf to everything the friend told him over the phone. So why am I saying this? Assuming your partner receiving an advice from somebody somewhere, and you are innocently somewhere, you are not even a part of the conversation, right? And that person, all they could tell your partner indirectly was how not to trust you, or don't let that woman take all your money, or don't let them kick you out of the house, when your husband wasn't saying anything as such. And it might be coming from the experiences of this person standing by me talking, right? It could be because this person has experienced some bad things and now projecting those experiences on another person. You see how it can be intertwined. So it does not necessarily mean that, those couples are having issues in their home, or that woman did anything wrong. But this person was giving advice that could break any man, no matter how strong, and make them sit down and rethink what they are doing, who their partner is, and how to deal with the partner, or how to answer questions or whatever going forward. And he would be a good man if he overcame that advice within a month and go back to who he was and the good relationship he had with his wife. Hopefully they had one prior to that conversation or advice was given. So what I'm saying today is, watch who you're listening to. Watch who your partners are. Watch who your spouse, your partner is being friends with. I'm not saying go start digging in the phones. I'm not saying go start monitoring them. I'm not saying follow them around and call them ceaselessly asking where are you, what are you doing every moment of the day. Well, if you're jobless, maybe. But but it doesn't make sense. Don't do that. All I'm saying is, if your partner comes home and you can't read them for the next 2, 3, 4 days, and you can't figure out what you did wrong, and nothing has happened, there's been no arguments, you've been doing right by each other, give them time. Okay? Give them time and be gentle about it. Somebody probably said something. Because I'm like, after listening to that, I was like, okay, should my husband come home today and be detached and want to just watch a movie or sit by himself, which is very unusual? Who knows what somebody said around him? Who knows what he had? Who knows what advice or what kind of conversation went on generally between them as men? And this can happen to females too. I mean, men actually believe that only women do this kind of thing, giving each other advice that can affect the home. Girls, it's even worse among men. I mean, if you listened to this conversation, you will want to take that phone and smash it. Like, to what end? What are you trying to profit, by doing this? So I'm just saying, be positive, say positive things to other people, and please don't pull down what somebody is building with your mouth in the name of giving advice, either to them or to somebody close to them. Watch how you put your advice out. Watch what you say. Make sure you are not breaking down. Make sure you are not destroying. Make sure you are not pulling apart. Help somebody build what they are building. You don't know what that relationship is going through at the moment, and then you give that kind of advice, it will make things worse. Be a builder. Don't break down. Be the one that brings it together. Don't pull apart. This mouth, your mouth, is more powerful than you can think. It doesn't matter what gender you are, what you listen to on social media, what you listen to among friends, the music you listen to, the movies you watch, what you read, what you hear. All of it has a way of really sitting and having impact on how you act and react and do things and all of that. So just leaving a positive vibe today for somebody. Be careful with your mouth.